Hi, my name is Rebecca Rudnick, and today I'm going to be reading a story called The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. This story first was published in 1993 and became a fan favorite for many families and teachers. The story is about a young raccoon named Chester who is scared of his first day of school, but his mom has a special little surprise for him, and that surprise is the kissing hand. Let's begin. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. And I want to play with my friends. And I want to play with my toys. And read my books. And swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you'll love school once you start. You will make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "I'll show you." Miss Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread it open with his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand to his arm to his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and an "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and entered a school. And as the hoot of the owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you," it sang. "Chester loves you." And that's the end. I think the kissing hand shows us that love and comfort go with us wherever we go. And the story can relate to many people. We've all been in that moment that we're scared. And whether it is the first day of school or maybe a big event happened in our life, we all have felt that scary feeling at some point. And this story does show the reassurance and how connection with people go with us even when we are apart. And I really hope that you enjoyed this story as much as I do. And thank you for listening to my interpretation of The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn.